Hi again, fourth graders, and welcome to session 6 of our fourth writing unit on the literary essay. We've been working very hard lately on putting our box and bullets together, and the last few days working on mini stories for your reasons to support your ideas. And today we're going to look at including quotations, direct quotations from your book into and putting them into our writing. Have any of you ever seen your parents' yearbook from high school? Did you notice how they had a quote sometimes next to their picture that sort of sums them up? Be interesting to think about what your quote will be. We're talking about this today because as you get older, you'll find that there are more expectations on you and your writing. One of those expectations is that you include more direct quotations in your writing. Using exact quotes makes a story come to life. So when you move forward as a writer, it becomes important when you are writing about texts to directly quote those texts. Our goal today is that I want to teach you that essayists work hard to find just right quotations to include in their essays. A passage is just right for citing when it provides strong evidence for a claim, making readers say, "Oh, I see what you mean." Choosing just right quotes. Let's start by looking at some quotes I found when searching for support for my first bullet. Dog is a good friend because he is caring. I'm going to reread some quotes and think about the idea of which would be the strongest. Remember, dog is a good friend because he is caring. Here are 3 possible choices. And so dog runs with Magpie on his back every day, through summer, through winter. In the evenings, when the air is creamy with blossom, dog and Magpie relax at the mouth of the cave, enjoying each other's company. Magpie tries to warn dog about Fox. He belongs nowhere, she says. He loves no one. Now again, what I want you to do is think about which would be the strongest to support the bullet point, dog is a good friend because he is caring. When we look at that, I would probably have to rank the highest one as the one I read second. In the evenings, when the air is creamy with blossom, dog and Magpie relax at the mouth of the cave, enjoying each other's company. Why is this the strongest piece of evidence? Well, this is pretty strong because it shows that the 2 animals are relaxing and enjoying each other's company. So they're being good friends to each other. Now, you may agree or disagree, but that is, again, my opinion to support my particular thoughts about why dog is a good friend because he's caring. Now, something else that you can decide is, do you need this entire quote or maybe just a part of it? You'll have to decide that for the quotes as you are working on your writing today. So, as we send you off to work, I want you to start your work by choosing a quote to support one of your reasons. Remember to 1. Choose a handful of possible quotes for one bullet point. 2. Read through the quotes and pick the strongest one. And 3. Decide how much of that quote you need to include. Now, if you finish this work on finding a quote fairly early, and some of you, this might go pretty quick, you can go back to your stories from yesterday if you need to finish any mini story work, or continue this quote work with another bullet or both of the other bullet points. You're going to want to find a quote, if you can, for each one. So I would put that out there that you can work on finding one quotation for each of those. You can write the quotes in your writing journal, and then if you do have more than one, make sure you either label A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, or whichever, so that each of those enter up into the mini story appropriately. So you're going to be adding a quote or quotation today to put into your writing, either right alongside your reason, in other words, your bullet point or mini story, or somewhere embedded in the mini story. Good luck, and please get started with this very important work today.